Hey everyone, it's Chris, your Borderline Sloth, and this is part 2 of Assemble with Care. Let's see what else we've got going on in Bellariva with Maria and what else we're gonna fix. So join right in, and remember, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that little notification bell if you want to know when the next video comes out. Thanks. And we're at least developing the story of some of the characters, so this is interesting, just kind of see how it all plays out. In the dark. So it looks like we're mostly, like, we started out helping, was it Isabel? And then her father, and then we're cutting with their connection to this festival. Now we're cutting over to Carmen. We've helped Carmen once, now we helped her sister under her advisement. Now we're going to Carmen's, I believe, to help Carmen out herself.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
So yeah, so I think, like in the description, it was like, oh, the town members and everything, but I'm wondering if we're going to be focused mainly on just, like, these two little groups of people. Maybe we'll throw in another set.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
Okay.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
How long has this cafe gone without a sign? Okay. Carmen, I might start to understand why your sister doesn't want to give you money for this business venture.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
I mean, is this a brand new thing, or is this something that's been going for years or something? I mean, Helena seems like a bit of a bee, but Carmen, you're not instilling much hope in me if you haven't had the sign up. But again, I mean, like, did you just open last week? That explains some things, but like, all right, we got ourselves some super glue, some wires, a screwdriver. We've got the components for. Okay, so there's a C. The A will go in there. This will go on one side. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's look this over. Okay, I think that is probably. Oh, I need to open this up, I think. Oh, did it click together? No? Okay. So we need to take this apart first. Probably need to do wires, right? We've got wires up there, so we gotta. Oops, come on. Eh. Yeah, stop. Okay. Lift that up, throw it over there. What do we got here? Alright, so we're gonna need another wire, it looks like. Oh, and then we can pop that on there. That'll go over that, hold it in. That makes sense. So let's stick. That's not gonna let us do that yet? Okay. Let's grab a wire. Bloop. Oh. Okay. Well. Bring that over there. So we've got everything connected there electronically. Bloop. Okay.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
You think so? These people, they don't know how to fix these things, but then they just want to just tell you how to do your job. Come on, spin around. The manipulating of some of these things is not the most probably not done the best way, so there, that to there, that to there, okay. Ta-da!
I don't know, it's a bit, flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
All right, let's oops. Let's just stick come on, grab it. See, like, not the most intuitive on, like, it's intuitive, but it doesn't do what you want to do immediately. So let's open this up. Like I wish you could just like click on it and drag and move it around instead of having to go off to the side to do that. That would make it just a little bit. I think that would play as far, like, from a technical standpoint. I think from as far as doing this, that would make more sense. But like, see, I should be able to grab right here and spin it, but instead you kind of have to go off to the side, rotate, and it doesn't quite do what you want it to do. Like, then I should be able to unclick and it'll let go, but instead, like, I'm not holding on to it and it stays attached. So I don't know, I think that could be done better. So what we want to do is, I think we want, that's gonna go to there, that's gonna be power, that's gonna be one light. So maybe there to there.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
Okay, we can. But what one do you want? This is a coffee place. This, did she say it had ice cream? Okay, we gotta go spin that around. Okay, put that down. Pick that up. So yeah, I definitely wish you could just click and drag and do the stuff. Oops, let's plop that there. It would go a lot quicker, I think. Alright, so we're... Oh, that's going to go on the front, sorry. So we can do this to that, this to that, to connect the circuits. Okay, let's spin it around. Throw that there. Oops, no, go back. Hey, get back there. Yeah, so I mean, that's, I think, my only complaint as far as this goes. I mean, these are pretty simple puzzles so far, and it'll probably stay that way. I don't anticipate it to be very difficult. You know, it's a nice little cool, calm story. That's fine. puzzles. Hopefully, I mean, I honestly, I hope they do get a little bit more complicated. That would be fun. These are interesting, and it's kind of relaxing. I just wish the only thing that I would complain about is the way you manipulate the items on here. Okay, let's see. Is that what you wanted?
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Okay. So next time we don't screw on the back, okay? We don't screw on the back until we know that everything is how they want it. See, like right there, like
The
now I
screws
have
still
to.
need to be put back.
Yeah, I know they do. Those little tiny things. That's the only. That's pretty much the only complaint I have on this right now. Okay, we got the neon sign for Carmen's. We could throw that up, and maybe we'll actually get a customer or two because they'll know that this is an actual restaurant that you can go in and purchase and eat.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
That's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
Okay, no offense, no offense, Carmen, but so far all I've seen you do is have me fix a rotary phone and a neon sign that probably should have come pre-assembled.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
I can't imagine who it is.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Oh, and we're back to hating Helena. Okay. Right, like a little Game Boy.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
So are we playing matchmaker between Joseph and Carmen? Is that what's going to happen?
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst. Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
Better not be batteries again.
Can you fix it for me?
Dang it, Izzy. Did you change batteries? Did you charge it? Alright, what we got here? Okay, I've got looks like a little some music stuff. We got a button that needs to be replaced. Cartridge to test it out. What's this? What are we looking at here? there's a circuit board. Okay, so I don't have any wires, so we're gonna have to open that up. Get back here. See, like, even pulling off to the side there to make it twist, go a little too far and you hit where it puts it right back, so yeah. Put that over there, pop this out there, pop the back off there. Man, that comes apart way too easily. Way too easily. Okay, so the wires can go there to there. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, there they are. I'm just gonna rip them out. Okay, so pop this one out here. Pop that out here. Okay. Replace the button. Put that in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah, there we go. We weren't fully ready for that. Okay, so stick that there. Put that there. Oops. That was over there, wasn't it? I think that was over there. That one was there. That was there? I think that's how it was. We're gonna find out. Alright. Okay, so now okay, that went there. 2, 3. One is straight ahead. Okay. Oops, no. Wrong one. One was straight there. 2 was there. 3 was there. Okay, I think we did that. We got rid of that. Okay, we can put that back there. That right there. That right there. That right there. Where does this go?
Do grown-ups play games as well?
No, not at all. We're not gonna get all meta in
Show
here,
me how
okay?
to play. I tried before, but it was so hard.
We're going meta. Okay. Is this supposed to be Pokemon? Pikachu, I choose you. Got it.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own.
Kind of crazy how, like, the development of video games, how it went. Like, we went from, like, for myself, when I was really little, we had Atari, and then into NES, and you're playing it on the big screen, and then it was something special when it was like, oh, Game Boy came out and you can be portable. But we also had these other little video games that weren't nearly as advanced. Like, I had one that was a pinball game, and there was a baseball one. And you could carry those around, but like Game Boy really really kicked it up a notch, right? So then like Sega came out, and you had like I think Game Boy. I'm not sure when Game Boy Color came out, but I know with Sega, shortly after, I had like the Game Gear, which was the portable Sega, and that was color and everything. And so yeah, and we had all these tiny little screens, and then nothing really advanced too much with that. And then we had smartphones, and all of a sudden it was like, oop, back to having some games in your pocket. But instead, it was attached to a phone, a calculator, and everything that they told you in high school that you would not have with you. At least when I was a kid, it wasn't like, oh, you have to learn how to do all this math because you won't have a calculator with you all the time. Little did they know. Not only did we have a calculator with us all the time, but we also have the vast expanse of all of human knowledge through the internet at our fingertips at all times, just about. So, kind of a wild world we live in. You know, there's certain things that you look back at, like how people saw the future and what the future would be like, and they're like, oh, we're nowhere near that. Like, we don't have flying cars and all that. But, like, when you think about it, in your pocket with your smartphone, the things that you have access to is kind of amazing. Especially, like, if I was 10-year-old me would not know, like, that would be kind of a almost a science fiction thing for me. You know, it'd be like, that'd be like, wow, there's no way. And yet, here we are.
Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would you break it on purpose? Are you trying to get attention? Is he not showing you enough attention?
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Okay, never mind. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, kid, but jeez.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
Anger issues? See, and this is why, you know, things like therapy should be free. Because, you know, this kid has lost a parent and probably doesn't get enough attention from the dad because he's the freaking mayor of the city. And so this kid probably needs someone to talk to about some of these issues. Instead, it's turning into anger and throwing toys and smashing things against the wall.
My dad said I had to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress. And I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
See? She's got problems because she's not getting the attention that she wants from her father because he's so busy working.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too.
Well, exactly. She's a child and shouldn't have to see that. And it's one thing that parents hide it from their kids and stuff, but like that's not the kid's job to fix those things, you know. Unfortunately, that's on the parent, you know.
It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
Oh, and your kid? No. That's bunk. That's bunk. It's like, yes, don't be a little shit as a kid, but you know, that's I know it's the not the realist, like it's not realistic to think that, but like kids shouldn't, in a ideal world, in an idealistic society, like a kid shouldn't have to worry about their parents worrying about like finances or health or anything like that. But that's also, an adult shouldn't have to worry about whether they're going to live and eat or, you know, go to the doctor or anything like that. But we're not gonna go there. Not right now. Maybe by the end of this.
I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Well, again, you're there's certain expectations, I guess, that get put on children by their parents, but when you're an adult, you have to at least have the opportunity to try and find out what you want and where you're going, and just hope that you don't have those pressures put on you.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Sure, why not? So that's like the watch as an accessory. A lot of people, I guess, still wear watches. I like the idea of a watch, but like I can barely ever have anything like on my wrist or something like that, or like jewelry or anything like that. I feel off when I'm wearing it. Like I have my little elastic bracelet here, but that's even then I forget to put it on half the time when I take it off. So you kind of get used to that. But like I've never gotten used to wearing a watch again. When I was a kid, I used to, but I don't know. I think it's more of a kind of a sensory thing. Okay, so that's what the coffee cup does. I was like, there's always a coffee cup here. What does it do? That is our options. Okay. Alright, let's take that over there.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
We'll mush it back together one way or another. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the band, so we'll just put the band over there. Bust this open. Okay. Get the screws. Love always. So probably gift from the deceased wife. And at this point, this is where I would take a picture and be like, this is how it's supposed to fit back together. So we're gonna attempt to remember this. Gold, silver, black. Oh. Oh!
The main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. Cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Well then. Pick it up, throw it down, smash it. Oh, it was already cracked, dude. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this, that. Okay, that goes there. This went. Yeah, we gotta take that apart, throw that away. Shaboink. 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 Oh, that's that piece right there, I guess. That's the... Alright. Alright, so we're gonna... This was up here, I believe, and then it was this one, this was the... Oops. Okay, yeah, let's take that out, that out, that out, that out. So there. There. That does not go there. I don't remember where the big piece went. That definitely went there. I know that one went there, that went there, and that went there. Where did this go? Or this went on the other side. Is that what it was? I think that might be the case, so we need to rotate that. Boom. That's what it was. Okay. And again, that's why I would have, if this was a real watch, I would have taken a picture of it all before smashing it on the table. Okay, so we can throw that down there. Let's put this here. Oop, take that to the side. Okay, there's a screw, isn't there? There it is. Boink. Another screw there. Boink. All right, so easy
I've not gone a day
peasy.
without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're figuring out the story, guy. It's okay. You'll be okay. We will make sure your watch is with you. Okay, then we're gonna throw that back in there. That's gonna go in there. That's gonna go on there. Let's get it all going. I think there's like some was it like car mechanics simulator? Maybe I'll have to try that, or the computer one where you PC builder simulator. Wonder if it's like this. If it is, that could be kind of relaxing to play. I've never played them, so I'm not entirely sure. But I could definitely see if it involved a lot of things like this, I could probably get a lot of time out of them, of just kind of a relaxing feel. Taking things apart, putting them back together, replacing parts.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
She's acting out, bud.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Okay, so far we're just sticking with Isabel and her dad, and then we've got Carmen and her sister, and somehow I think that's going to come together. But I'm wondering if we'll get one last person involved here in this situation. The bigger picture.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
I'm probably more flea market than upmarket. If I had the money, maybe, but
We're
I think
having a
I've always
clear
been.
out. Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
So Carmen's not helping you dig through her stuff to see what you're going to sell of her stuff. I can understand. I mean, yeah, the money needs to be made for the business, but
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
so yeah, if she has a lot of stuff she could sell, and that's always, that's always an option, but people don't want to just sell all their items, their possessions. Yeah, it's to keep her business afloat. Again, we don't know how long this has been going on. So, it's hand in hand, and hopefully we'll get some more answers.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Slide projector. These ancient relics of times past. Okay, that looks like a light bulb to go in it. We've got a wire, we've got... What are these? Oh, okay, those are our reflectors, our mirrors. Okay, for inside. Okay, let's start dismantling this. Okay. Anything else? Oh, let's take that off too. Okay. Put that off to the side.
Typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. Okay. It does not look like we need to do anything here. Okay. Take that out.
That light bulb is completely smashed.
Let's put that there. Let's look at what we got here, right? Okay, so we need the wire from there to there. So get that, feeds that in. Oops. Let's see. It's not giving us an option to take that out. Kind of weird. See, we should be able to take some of these pieces out, but it's not going to let us, is it?
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Okay. Not entirely sure what direction needs to go. Go straight now. Put that off to the side for now. We gotta see how this is set up. So that's gonna go there. Light bulb to there, to there, to there. Okay. Let's do this. No, right about there. Okay, that's gonna go right about probably there. Okay, where's that wire going to? So we can put that on top of there.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
is that? No, that goes back. Get back. Come on. See that that is the one thing I think that is really annoying. Okay. Okay, why is that? Is there... What am I missing? No, go back. Oh, that's why. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, where is that supposed to be going? Okay, put that there. There.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to
that
attach.
goes to there. Okay.
God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Now it's coming together. It's all coming together now. It's almost as if we'll be able to figure these puzzles out. Okay, you can go over there for right now. You get back over here. You can go right there. You can go right there. Let us... No. That there.
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
Oh, where were the screws? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. We're going to screw this in, and then they're going to tell us, oh, we need to do something else. Awesome. Just like the neon sign. We get all screwed in together.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around. I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
We did it!
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
Well, it looks like you need to come and help Carmen and make this work.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Well, why don't you help her fix it and make it a good decision?
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrugged shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Well, I'm gonna guess if you treat her as a human, she'll probably still be there. Okay, so that was part 2 of Assemble with Care. Next time we'll see the end of this and see what happens in Bellariva and with Maria and all the other characters we've run across. So until then, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and if you want to know when the next video comes out, ring that little notification bell. And as always, remember to be like a sloth and keep on hanging on. Thanks.